Welcome back to Mountain Connections. The Park City High School Dance Company has their annual performance coming up next week, and here to tell us more about it is Ashley Mott, the Park City High School Dance Director, as well as Malia and Hailey. Thanks for being here today.
Thank you.
Thank you for having us.
So this is your big annual performance. You started working probably in the summer, maybe, to get ready for this, and here it is. So tell me more about it.
Well, so our Informance is an annual company-driven performance that we have every year, with sort of a goal of informing the public about just different parts of the dance world. Really, last year we had expressing dance through emotions. Before, we've had cultures of dance, and this year our theme is process of dance making.
Process of dance making. So did you decide on the theme? What made you decide to do that?
It's a collective
Yeah,
group decision. And then we all brainstormed together about different processes to make a dance, like for example picking music first or picking a costume. And then we narrowed our list down to about 8 choices, and then we all voted on our first 3, and that is the one that we get.
So which ones are you highlighting then?
So we have music first, costume first, inspiration from outside choreographers, theme first, formations first, and style first.
So a lot is happening in this show. I'm impressed.
yeah, and those are really just our student choreographed pieces. We
Yes.
also have pieces that Miss Mott has set on us, and pieces from other choreographers and from our other company.
Yes.
I really love that you have student choreographers. Did either one of you choreograph a dance?
Yes. I choreographed the piece that is inspirational choreographers.
Yeah, and then me and our other officer, we choreographed music first.
Yes.
Have you choreographed before? Is this the first time?
We've choreographed before for our dance classes and did like small showings in front of our peers, but this is my first time choreographing for a public performance.
And I'm actually a returning member on dance company too, so this is my second year doing the Informance. So I'm a little bit more familiar, but it's always a new adventure every year.
Absolutely. And Ashley, what a great opportunity. You have students that are choreographing dances. You bring in some outside choreographers. How do you tackle this kind of performance?
It's been several years in the making of trial and error of what works and what doesn't work, and every year is a new show, which I love about the fine arts. So I really try to involve the students as much as possible. This is their production, so they get to vote on the theme, they get to vote on what components they're going to have. I do some of the assignments, like maybe assigning which dance they're going to choreograph or who their dancers are going to be or something like that, but a lot of it is student generated. They're also in charge of all of the production elements of the show. So one student wrote the press release, another one made our advertising poster, another is making our program. So they really have to do the back end production elements of putting up a show as well. And then I serve as their stage manager, so I'll be in the booth calling the show on headset, but otherwise it's theirs. So
It's a really great real world experience with everything that goes into a production. What are your favorite parts of working on this?
I think working with my partner to choreograph a dance, because it was an unexpected match and we had so much fun. I learned so many great things.
Yeah, I think that is one of the best parts, is you get these little moments of like serendipity where something just really clicks either with your dancers or with your fellow choreographers, or when it all comes together in the end. It's just really amazing, especially once we see it at the actual night of the performance.
And it will be incredible to watch, I'm sure. What genres of dance are you highlighting?
All of them.
a lot.
All of them.
Yes.
That's impressive.
This show is very diverse. So there's a tap piece that was the formations first, and they built their whole piece off of formations, but then chose to do it as tap genre. There's a hip hop piece, a fun musical jazzy piece to a Frank Sinatra score, some modern and contemporary. So it's very diverse.
Well, and exciting to see. And it's going to be at the Echoes Black Box Theater, correct?
Yes.
And if someone hasn't been in that theater, I love it. It's a very intimate but really beautiful place to have a performance, I think.
Yeah, it is. It's a really unique space because we get really, I would say, pretty close up to the audience. Like we can be like feet in front of them at some point, which is a pretty big contrast to performing somewhere like the Echoes, where the closest, first row, it could be like 10, 15 feet away from you. And, you know, the back row is football fields away.
So you can really connect with your audience.
Yes.
What are you all looking forward to the most from this performance?
Just performing. 'Cause it was so much fun learning all the different pieces, and we worked really hard. So I just can't wait to show family and friends.
Yeah, and I'm always really excited to see how my choreographed piece comes together. It's like just kind of like seeing like your child go out into the world. It's really exciting, really gratifying as a choreographer.
Really nice to feel that energy as the audience enjoys it as well. And Ashley, tell me a little bit about this dance company this year and what you're excited to see through this performance.
Yeah, I am most excited just to see the way the educational elements, the core curriculum, interplays in their own creativity and their own interpretation. So as a dance teacher, it's always an interesting struggle between national and state core art standards and allowing students to develop their own personal voice within those standards. And I just love seeing that all come together. And the Informance is really the show of the year that does that the most, that's the most educational and academic, I would say. This particular company, Dance Company 2 this year, has 13 dancers, and our other dance company also has 13 dancers. All 26 of them are performing in this show. And they, I think, are a really cohesive group this year, which I love. There's no drama. They're all friends. They all work really well together, and I think they're all really good at lifting each other up and helping each other. So I think it should be a really positive experience for all of the students, hopefully.
Sounds like a not to miss show. So let's make sure we get the details out there, and where can people get more information?
So the night of the performance is next Wednesday and Thursday. It's going to be the 15th and 16th at 7 p.m. in the Black Box Theater.
Tickets
Go
are
ahead.
$5. You can buy them at the door.
Yep. And if you need more information, you could contact any of the dance students or me. I'm Ashley Mott, and my email is amott@pcschools.us.
Perfect. Well, thank you so much, Ashley, Malia, and Hailey for being here this morning. Sounds like a really incredible performance that really people will learn a lot, enjoy a lot, and really come away with something new. So thank you for being here.
Thank you so
Thank
much for having us
you.
on the show.
Thank you.
All right, check out the Park City High School Dance Company. Their annual performance is next week, January 15th and 16th at 7 p.m. at the Eccles Black Box Theater. You want to see these incredible girls dance their heart outs and find out everything that they've done and all their hard work behind their performance. We have more coming up right after this. We'll be right back.